Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Mount Sinai School District Board of Education, September 17th, 2025 meeting. I'd ask that we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So it's great to see everybody here on our first official meeting of the school year. Welcome back, and glad we are in full swing. I'm going to turn it over to the first portion of the meeting and Dr. Criscione for her superintendent report.
Thank you, Mr. DeVito. I would like to kick it off by starting with some student recognition. So I'm going to ask Ms. Panassi to please join us at the mic. Wait. I think you have to speak in it.
There we go. Good evening, Board of Education, administrators, and community. I'm proud to recognize a group of outstanding student musicians who were selected to participate in this year's NISCAIM All-County Ensembles, an honor that reflects their dedication, talent, and hard work. First, I'd like to acknowledge the students who were selected who couldn't be with us today due to their musical, dramatic, and athletic obligations. And those students are Lucas Patello, Liliana West, Emma Zeidman, and Chelsea Zhao. We celebrate their achievement from here, and I hope they get to see this on the live stream. Now, please join me in recognizing the students who are here with us today. We have Kaylee Hagerness, come on up, Hava Kolasar, Matty Manzo, and Ava Schmidt. And also Maddie Martino, who should probably be coming any moment. So can you come on up? We have some certificates for you. Yep. So reluctant. Yes. Kaylee. Thank you so much. And Chelsea's not here, and Ava, and we put a picture of them, Ava, and Lucas, and Matthew. Thank you. Stay right here. We are especially proud of 3 of our students who were selected for the All-State Ensembles. This is an impressive honor that is reserved for the most accomplished student musicians in New York State. Each of them earned a perfect score of 100 on last year's NYSSMA Festival, and in addition had to receive a recommendation from their adjudicator. Our All-State honorees, they are All-Stars also, are Chelsea Zhao, who could not be here this evening, Hava Kolasar, and Matthew Manzo, who is with us this evening. Congratulations. Thank you guys for representing our school and community so well through your music. We're so very proud of you. Yes. Yep.
Thank you, and congratulations. The next thing I would like to do is we have a very special recognition this evening. We have some very special staff in the room. I'm going to start off with our technology group. Very quiet group that most people don't know much about. But we have these amazing staff members that work tirelessly for the district. So tonight we want to recognize our incredible technology department, who quite literally transformed our schools this summer. Their efforts touch nearly every classroom and office in the district, and the scope of what they accomplished is remarkable. Our technicians took on tremendous workload, and they never missed a beat. They removed and reinstalled technology in over 200 classrooms and offices so that spaces could be thoroughly cleaned and then even supervised student workers who helped us with this process. They upgraded every classroom computer to Windows 11, redeployed smartboards, projectors, printers, and speakers, and kept everything organized so teachers could walk into fully prepared rooms to start the school year. On top of that, they ran more than 30 new network wires, installed additional switches, and deployed new VLANs to support our upgraded phone system and door access components. They also worked with our outside partners to bring complex systems online, ensuring everything was integrated smoothly. Our team prepared over 420 brand new Chromebooks for students in grades 1, 5, and 9, set up additional devices for new students entering the district, and deployed new iMacs to the high school's graphic arts lab. They even cleaned and rerouted wiring in the elementary school classrooms, added new digital displays in the middle school, and created new accounts for both students and staff to make the transition into the new school year seamless. This summer, they also launched a new student Google domain enabling Gmail for grades 7 through 12, which is brand new for us, and rolled out Student Square, which is already improving communication between students and teachers. All while doing all of this, they continue to provide daily support for administrators and staff, never letting the urgent get in the way of the important. And none of this would have been possible without the leadership of our Director of Technology, Mark Cannett, who never says no to my sometimes crazy ideas, and instead finds ways to make them a reality. His vision, along with the tireless dedication of the entire technology team, has positioned our district to be future-ready, innovative, and connected. On behalf of the Board of Education, we thank our technology team for their extraordinary efforts, their creativity, and their commitment to our students and staff. Would you please stand?
My son's going to be so happy.
And Mark, can you come up here, Mark? No. So we have two other special staff here today joining us. And I'm going to start off by asking, first I'm going to introduce Bobby DeRosa, who's back with us tonight. So we really have the privilege of recognizing Bobby, who's been the quiet but steady backbone of our schools for many years, our evening supervisory custodian, Bobby. When we think about dedication, loyalty, and trustworthiness, Bobby is the person who comes to mind. He's always put the school above everything else, no matter the hour or the circumstance. His commitment was never about doing just enough. It was about doing whatever it took to make sure our schools are ready for our students, staff, and community. We can always count on him. Whether it was late at night, on a weekend, or during an emergency, Bobby was there, putting the needs of the school first. That kind of reliability and loyalty is rare, and it's made a lasting impact on the daily life of the district. On behalf of the Board of Education, our staff, our students, and our community, we thank Bobby for his years of service. We wish him all the best in his well-earned retirement, knowing that his legacy of dedication will remain a part of our school community for years to come. Now I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Elsesser.
Do I get Reese's Pieces now? No. Come on, I was a fan of E.T. Thank you, Dr. Criscione, Board of Education. Good evening. Welcome back. Good to see everybody. It's my honor tonight to make a little presentation for Karen Reddy, who serves as Principal Secretary of the middle school. Someone that I've only known for about a year now, I guess, but many people in this room have known a lot longer, including my crosstown neighbor here, Mr. Pramateris, and many of our staff that's here tonight. Appreciate our clerical staffs here, Ms. Sheehan, Ms. Cianci, Ms. Schubert, and of course, Mr. Hagenberg, who's our chief custodians. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Mr. Amato, of course, our assistant principal. 12 years Ms. Reddy served the district, and she served really with true service, dedication, and friendship to us all. And because I've only been here a year, I said, what do I know? Let's get a little Regis Philbin going and do some phone a friend. So I have some people that I solicited to get some, just what Karen's meant to them over the years. So Karen's been much more than the secretary. She's been the heartbeat and the quarterback of the main office for the 12 years she's been here. The steady hand behind the scenes, the smiling face everyone has relied on each day. And one of her colleagues may have said it best when they called her the OG, or the senior mama, the one all the clericals go to for wisdom and support. Her peers describe her as not only an incredible co-worker, but a loyal and dedicated friend. She truly embodies integrity and commitment, showing professionalism in all tasks she takes on, even the boring ones. Teachers say she's a consistent, positive presence in the office, accomplishing even the most difficult jobs with ease, grace, and always with a smile. Her friendship and warmth will be deeply missed by the staff who stop by her desk each day. And if you ever spend time in our office, you've probably heard a few of Karen's greatest hits, signature sayings that keep everyone, including the staff, grounded. Like, no one ever reads the bulletin, so I spend hours on this thing each week and no one ever reads it apparently. So that's sad. I get to train another one, usually when a new principal arrives. That's kind of funny, actually. This one's pretty cool. The weight of the Mount Sinai School District does not fall on your shoulders. That's really good advice. And perhaps one of the truest of all, and I guess it comes up every August, and probably as I just continue to come up with more and more things to do and more changes, it gets done. Somehow or another, it all gets done. So nice job, Karen. That's that steady presence. But beyond these words, I guess we're going to miss her famous crumb cake the most at birthday parties and her Irish soda bread every March. So I've actually come up with an administrative memo that's going out next week. Every St. Patty's Day, she needs to drop off a loaf at the office. So make sure you get that done, please. But on a personal note, what stands out the most about Karen is her approachability and her gift for knowing when someone needs help. She's often the first to step in and support without hesitation. She's been someone that I've relied on heavily as a friend, for friendship, advice, and just to listen to all of my stories that I tell over and over again. And I know Mr. Pramateris is grateful for Karen as well. She was that beacon of light back in 2013 when there was no qualified candidates for the position. And she came in not just being an amazing principal's office assistant, but in his words, a personal therapist for more than 6 years. It's that joyful laugh that's infectious and made the workplace not only efficient, but truly supportive and fun, and I'm proud to report it is that today as well. Mr. Hagenberg said that as vice president of the CSEA, Karen extended that same trustworthiness, loyalty, and intelligence, strength to all, treating everyone like part of her extended family, which is one of Karen's core values. So Karen, you're going to be greatly missed, but as someone close to you once reminded us, how many good weekends do we have left? And for you, you're just getting started. So on behalf of the middle school community and the entire Mount Sinai School District, thanks for everything you've done. We wish you, Dennis, your children, Ryan and Chrissy, all the best as you begin this new chapter in your life. And congrats to Ms. Sheehan, who will be taking over at the end of the month. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so good.
Now, I know a lot of our students have work they have to do, perhaps homework or practice, so we're going to just get going with the rest of the presentation. You are free to go. Thank you. So what's been happening around the district, we've had a great kickoff of the school year. I can't believe we're in week 3 already. Happy openings in our buildings. And time is moving very quickly already. Many things going on. We had a 9/11 celebration last week in all 3 buildings. Not celebration, but commemoration in all 3 buildings. We've had some different updates. We've switched our art rooms in the high school, and so you'll see some demonstrations of some of our artwork that's being done in some of the newer rooms. Our music staff up and running and getting started for the year. We've also started a writing studio here in the library that's now staffed, I think, 4 periods a day. Is that correct? So that's been a great resource for our students that they're happy to attend, and very successful so far. A little bit of news. I don't know if everybody knows that we were selected as in the top 10 of high schools in Suffolk County. So we came in number 10 overall in Suffolk County. We're in the top 8% of high schools nationally and the top 11% of high schools across New York State. So that was a nice distinction this year that I did want to share with everybody. We have, for our capital projects update, we had a capital project that was approved in May of this year. It has been approved by New York State, which means we are allowed to start looking for, asking for vendors to put in for contracts and for proposals. And so tonight, we're going to be asking for some contract approvals. It's for work at the elementary school, which includes the surrounding area. We have pieces of bricks that were coming down. It will change out some of the windows. Some of the doors are likely going to be changed there, and that's that back modular area in that elementary school that needs to be done. So we're looking at possibly doing that work in December. So that's an update for that. As a review, some of the projects that we've done over the years, we have done the library renovations at some high school renovations, middle school library renovations, the music suite and auditorium ceiling at the middle school. We've put in HVAC, electrical, and plumbing throughout the district, some upgrades. We've had auditorium sound and lighting fixed at the high school and middle school. We've upgraded our phone system, and that's going to be rolled out next week. Science lab renovations, exterior and interior doors and lock replacements, which was completed this summer. We have turf fields, all-purpose baseball and softball, boiler and hot water heater updates, and there have been additional smaller projects. As you can see, we've had this glassed in. We have some work done at the elementary school. The flooring of the gym looks incredible at the elementary school. If you've seen it, they've redone the vestibule. And some of that is just not major work. It's just things that we've done to maintain those places in those spaces. So taking down a specific wall makes the opening look much bigger at the elementary school and makes a huge difference. And we try to do some of those projects internally with our own staff whenever possible. So I say that because we have been talking about the bond, that there is a vote next week, and about the priority list and projects that have to get done that can't just simply be done through capital projects alone. So I highlight the projects that we've done so that you can see that over the years we have addressed many things, but there are big projects that have to get done, such as the roadway from the elementary school to the middle school, such as paving and parking lots redone, new bus lanes for the elementary school and the middle school. The elementary school roof needs to be completely redone. Our playground, the bathrooms, the library. At the middle school, we need part of a roof. We need the bathrooms for the students there, windows. Here at the high school, our auditorium seats, floor, and carpet need to be done. And our high school gutters, ice guards, and coating the standing seams. So again, these are just some of the pictures of some of the projects. I will tell everybody that the best way to see a lot of pictures is to go on our website. We have a dedicated tab on the right side of our website that says Bond 2025, and there's something called the gallery. It says Bond Project Gallery, and when you do that, that's what I've been showing at different presentations. You can zoom in on any of the pictures to look at them. It'll show you also a possible outline renderings, an outline of what the new roadway would look like. And the condition of a lot of our buildings right now. So I highly encourage anyone to go to our website. There's also a frequently asked questions on that website, and as people have asked questions, we've put the answers there. There's information there about the costs to the taxpayer and how to find out through the town of Brookhaven if you would like to check what that increase would be for your particular home. We also have, if anyone needs an absentee ballot, information on how to get an absentee ballot. Certainly, you can reach out to Maureen Emporio in the district office, and there's information on the website available. The vote will be next Thursday, 9:25 at the high school between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. There is also an open house for the parents at the high school that evening, and we will be doing a STEAM night for our elementary and middle school students. So there will be activities in our gymnasium downstairs for our students to participate in. Some of the upcoming events we have back to school night tomorrow at our elementary school for our grades K through 1. We are off next week for Rosh Hashanah on Tuesday and Wednesday. We have back to school night at the high school on the 25th at 7 p.m. and also the bond vote all day here at the high school. Middle school back to school nights will be the 29th and the 30th at 7 p.m. Yom Kippur, we will be closed on the 2nd. And we have Spirit Week the following week, including our Powder Puff game on the 9th, which is Thursday, homecoming on the Saturday, the 11th, and it happens to be Columbus Day weekend, so we will be closed on the 13th. And our next Board of Ed meeting will be on the 22nd. And that's it for my report, Mr. DiVito.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Criscione. A lot of information. Thank you very much for all of that. And first, again, Mark, thank you and your team for all of your work. I'm sorry the rest of your team left, and special congratulations to Bobby and Karen, who left as well, but thank them for their service all these years, and definitely all great words and couldn't have been truer by everybody. So thank you for that. As Dr. Criscione mentioned, next week is the bond vote. This is something we've spent almost 2 years preparing, and we're really excited at this point to have this go to the community. We still encourage everybody with questions to go to the website, to contact district office, to have your questions answered. And really we're looking forward to this vote, and hopefully next Friday morning get to work and getting these steps moving to get the bond in place, not only approved, but getting to work right away to get everything done. And I know the architect is happy to hear I want the ground and the shovel by April, right?
Absolutely.
No? So,
Oh, I skipped
but
one thing, didn't I? I just wanted
yeah,
sorry.
so please make sure any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. Dr. Criscione?
Yeah, I'm sorry. One thing I wanted to mention is that we have a new representative for our students. Hadia Samin is going to be our representative this year. So Hadia, we're going to give you a chance to speak at the end, but I did want to acknowledge and thank you for joining us this year. We're very excited to have you.
Great. Welcome aboard. Okay, so let's move into the approval of the minutes. And Paul, you want to take it away with action item number 3, please?
Sure. Approval of minutes. Resolved upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education hereby accepts the minutes of the August 27, 2025 meeting as submitted.
Can I get a second?
Second?
Thank you, Christy. Any comments or discussion on the pending motion? Okay, I will then move it forward to a vote. All in favor, signify by aye. Any opposed? Passes. Thank you. Christy, number 4.
Personnel. Motion resolved upon the recommendations of the superintendent. The Board of Education hereby approves personnel items A through D as listed below.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Did we have that? Paul? Okay. Any conversation on the pending motion? Okay. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Chuck, action item number 5, please.
5 action items, educational. Motion resolved upon the recommendation of the superintendent. The Board of Education hereby approves action items A and B as listed below.
Can I get a second? Second. Thank you, John. Any comment or discussion on the pending motion? Okay. All in favor? Okay. Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you very much. John, number 6.
Action items, business. Resolved upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education hereby approves action items A through J as listed below.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Chuck. Any comments or discussion on the pending motion? Okay, since no pending comments or discussion, move to a vote. All in favor? Any opposed? And it passes. Thank you. And the highlight of the evening, Christie, please, on action item number 7.
Bond vote. Resolved upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education hereby approves action item A as listed.
Second. Thank you, Paul. Any conversation or questions on the pending motion? All good? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? And it passes. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay. So now, Hadia, your moment of fame. We're going to pass it off to you. Welcome to the student chair on the board. We look forward to your monthly reports and pass it to you.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. So I was introduced very gracefully before, but I just wanted to reiterate my name's Hadia, and I will be your student representative for the rest of the year. It's a great honor to be here, and it's a great honor to be able to represent my peers in front of you all today. There's obviously school has started, it's in full swing now, and we had our orientations at the high school and elementary school. Now at the high school, I heard it went very smoothly. At the elementary school, I also heard it went very smoothly, if kindergartners are to be believed. We also had our fall sports start, and we have our elementary back to school for grades 2, 3, and 4 already, I believe. And we will have grades for first grade and kindergarten tomorrow as well. And then obviously the middle school and high school will have their back to school night. For the high school, clubs are starting up. Honor Society is being inducted in the fall, and Spanish Honor Society will also be starting its induction next month, hopefully. I think the biggest thing this year was the new phone policy, which I went around, I asked a couple of students, and a lot of them actually had a lot of positive things to say. Obviously, some people were a little bit upset of having their phones taken away. But I had a lot of people say that they were appreciating how smoothly the phone zones in each of the classrooms were being handled, and I think that is a definite positive out of the new policy. The hall passes as well in the high school specifically have been taken a little bit stronger than previous years, and it's definitely been a great plus as well. And it's been a lot more organized, which is something that people have been saying that has really benefited them. Other than that, I'm really excited for the new events that are happening next week. So Powerpuff, Homecoming, Spirit Week, and that's about it. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you, Hadia. Okay, at this point, we will turn it over to questions and comments from the community. Hi, Brad. Good to see you.
Can you speak in the...
Can you come up to the microphone? Remember, one question.
I only have one tonight. I always tell you how many I have. I haven't been here in a little bit, so I haven't heard any updates on the district lawsuit against the state. I was wondering if you could tell us kind of what's going on with that and where we are.
Nothing. We haven't gotten any updates from that at all. So far, so we've heard nothing about that. So nothing.
State stuff.
Yes.
Yep, basically.
That's it?
That's it. Hey, you said I can only have one.
Okay. So if there are no other questions, again, remember, oh, I'm sorry, come on up. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Hello.
My name's Sophia Missoni. I'm a senior here at Mount Sinai, and I had like a lot of reservations of coming tonight. I don't really speak well in front of people, but I just feel like if I didn't come and I didn't share what I feel, that I feel like I would just live in regret. So a little bit about myself. I am committed to Georgetown to play lacrosse and further my education, and I'm in third period AP Government and Politics with Mr. Chilton. And Georgetown doesn't accept any AP credits in social studies, but I still chose to take the class because I thought it was an important topic and thought it was just an important class to take. And right now I don't feel as though I'm learning as much as I am without my teacher in the classroom.
So
And-
I want to, unfortunately, I appreciate you and thank you for coming up, and it's a lot of courage, so thank you. Unfortunately, we cannot discuss where you're going to go with this conversation.
I'm not asking any questions.
We still can't talk about
talk
or
about it.
listen to anything that has
Okay.
to do with anything with personnel, unfortunately.
Okay.
Again, I appreciate you, and I think it's courageous for you to even come up to the microphone, so please don't think that we're shutting you down. That's not what we're trying to do. But unfortunately, we just can't talk about any type of personnel issues. Okay? So if you want to come up and talk to us
Okay.
individually afterwards, please do that, but in the public setting, we unfortunately cannot do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Thank you. Okay. Are there any other questions or comments from the community? Okay. So again, remember to go out and vote next week. Next Thursday is the bond vote. We appreciate everybody coming out to vote. And with that, I will take a motion to adjourn. Thank you, Paul. Second? Thank you, Chuck. Okay, we will see everybody next week at the bond vote, and then we will see you on October 22nd. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening.